Hello, Earthlings. It's time to reset your cultural dial. Coming your way next on your favorite device, from the Hoosier State to all the ships at sea, it's the Crawfordsville Peachcast. And now, here's your second or third favorite Dave from Indiana, Dave Peach. Warning, other people named Dave may also appear.
Thanks, CD. This is the Crawfordsville Peachcast. I'm Dave Peach. Joining me is
Dave Meyer. So glad to be back.
This is America's podcast. Hello, America.
Hello, America.
I'm working it through. Well, I'm pretty excited because we're talking about Maximum Overdrive today, a 1986 movie. It's Untoasted. We are season 4. Movie number 65. Now, we got off the numbering of the movies. The cooler was actually 64, and you probably knew this, right?
The people playing along at home that continually correspond, yes, Dave.
So the cooler was actually movie 64. Maximum Overdrive is 65. This movie was written and directed by a guy named Stephen King, his only directorial effort.
His only directorial effort, Dave, and it is just interesting enough for us to talk about it for quite a while. I feel like we've been waiting to do Maximum Overdrive for like the whole time.
Well, let me just say that this budget, the budget for the movie was $9 million. It made $7.4 million. That is not good. Yeah.
No, it almost broke even. Almost. Yeah, I mean, when you have machines that operate, autonomously, you're gonna rack up. Even if you're buying old trucks, Dave, you're gonna trash them.
Now, as is the case for most of these horror movies,
yes,
the tale of the rogue comet Rhea M. It's been a while since I've seen this. It's been about a week.
Right.
Was it Rhea M or Rhea M?
Rhea.
It crosses the Earth's orbit.
Yes.
And immediately these machines start to kill people.
Yeah, immediately that's
the same thing like Plan 9 from outer space.
Yes.
The aliens are coming, and for some reason, they want to kill everybody right off the get-go.
Right, has nothing to do with it.
And Emilio Estevez kind of explains this in the movie, but I'm going to let you weigh in on that.
No, Emilio Estevez is like our dirty soothsayer of this movie. This was in the era of Emilio. Long before Brother Charlie became, as big as they can be in the TV and tabloid world, Emilio was the first offspring of Martin Sheen to grace our TV and movie sets for quite a while, Dave. And this was when he was pretty hot. Now, this really didn't have a stellar cast, I would say, other than
you noticed.
Well, but Pat Hingle, of course, we've seen in a lot of things. So, we appreciate the Pat Hingle-ness of the movie. And he's kind of thick while he's in it, right?
And he doesn't have a left pinky.
No left pinky. And I feel...
I'm sorry. We have full disclosure. Like I know. I feel bad because I've got both of my pinkies.
Yeah, you have still walking around with all your pinkies, Dave, but not the Pat Hingle character. No,
Hey, wait a minute. I have a note on my desk. It's not funny. It's not funny.
It's not funny.
It's not
he kept
funny.
Writing it.
We've got the story. Okay. Do we want to go to the story? Because I think I could.
Yeah. Okay. On the first page, Dave, I wrote "Slicer goes mad." Okay.
Yeah, there's a story there. He's got one
There's
pinky.
a story.
Maybe I don't have. He's a close friend of Clint Eastwood. I might have written down the story. I don't think I've got it here. You'll have to research that on your own time, unless we happen to run into it. Central Indiana Rubber Products provides the power for you. Central Indiana Rubber Products, or CIR, keeps farm equipment and local manufacturing processes running with gaskets, belts, seals, and O-rings, among a variety of other products and services. Employee-owned and always customer-focused. Central Indiana Rubber Products, 989 West, 83 North, Crawfordsville, and at indianarubber.com. Central Indiana Rubber Products, or CIR, power for you.
Well, I would say, well, first of all, let's set it up. We've talked about the fact that Stephen King directed it, his only movie he directed, which almost sounds like, wow, what is this about? Now, later on, when they asked him, he disowned the movie and described it as a moron movie, but considered the process a learning experience, of which he learned he never wanted to direct again. So, Dave, I think you were on a good run, though. So we've got some space action happening, and the first thing we know is that the ATM machine is basically throwing out pejoratives to Stephen King in his movie cameo. And kind of that's how we get into the, before we have our first truck kill somebody, Dave, we warm up on a few, just a few basics.
Now, you forgot the bridge.
Oh, gosh.
Flying watermelons and flying people through windshields and things like that. Yeah, the bridge was a complete disaster.
That was a vengeful bridge early on. Is this what's happening here? And no, the bridge wanted to take as many as it could. And right away, Dave, we didn't know how bad it could get.
Now, we will get to the plot of this movie, but I thought I would introduce the cast PA style. You ready?
Please.
Bill playing Bill Robinson, Emilio Estevez as Hendershot. He's got one pinky left. Pat Hingle.
Oh, so good.
Playing Brett. It's a lady, Laura Harrington. As Connie, Yardley Smith.
Now, Dave, I think she actually pronounces it Yardley, I believe.
Okay.
But you're like,
I missed it.
Oh, it's okay. We're going to come back to her. Do you know about her, Dave?
I don't.
Oh, this is exciting.
Oh, I'm excited. I've got some other ones. Kurt, John Short, playing. Wait a minute, I've got two Connies.
Two Connies.
Sorry, there must be another lady, Ellen McElduff.
Oh, that's Wanda June is what I've got.
As Duncan J.C. Quinn. And now a successful voice artist. According to Wikipedia, he was the voice of HBO.
Wow.
He plays Little Deke. He's Holter Graham.
So the guy that says this is HBO, that one, kind of?
We got to check.
Okay.
It's kind of like after the turn of the century, but Holter Graham has won many awards as a voice actor, and he has voiced 150 books.
Perfect. Now, Dave, in the cast, I don't know if you keep tricking down, eventually you get Marla Maples.
Oh,
Dave.
That's right. She's girl. I got it.
Second woman.
She's second woman. I think she's with the Watermelons. Yeah,
I believe that was where her cameo line. So, a fairly non-known, diverse yet. I don't know. This is not a cast that went on to a lot, Dave.
No, in fact, Laura Harrington, she was in Who's Eating Gilbert Grape.
Oh, okay.
She was in 2 episodes of Quantum Leap, and in between, she hit an episode of Cop Rock.
Oh, see, she is part of the trivia there. Where's the intersection between Cop Rock and Maximum Overdrive, folks?
Okay, we're going to get to this movie eventually, but I got to go to Pat Hingle.
Oh, okay.
Pat Hingle is Hendershot.
Yeah.
He was in 1980, a 1980 movie called Running Scared.
Okay. Is this with Robbie Benson?
No.
Okay.
No, there were. I found out. I'm sorry. No, we don't rehearse her. This is one of 4 movies named Running Scared.
I know another one.
Yes.
One is with Billy Crystal and Gregory Hines.
That was the 86. In 1972, we had R. Powell. At 72, we had a guy named R. Powell. I guess he's got a first name. And then in 06, Paul Walker was in another movie called Running Scared. So we're about due for another one, folks. I mean, 06, it's been 19 years. It's a good title.
Dave, okay, this Robbie Benson thing, Dave. There's something to that.
Okay, you can look it up, but we do have to get to this movie.
The movie we've hyped.
Yeah,
Dave.
I mean, there's a lot of rabbit holes we could jump down, but
Dave, but real quick, okay, while I'm here, Dave, Running Brave features Robbie Benson from 1983. I will shut up now, Dave.
We better go to the Dixie Boy Truck Stop in Wilmington, North Carolina for the horror flick Maximum Overdrive. Take us through we had the bridge and all sorts of people got killed on the bridge. And then we had the guy in the video arcade getting the cigarettes out of the machine and the change and all that stuff. And he ended up not making it out. Well,
there's a lot of things that happen in this.
And that was at the Dixie Boy Truck Stop, Dave.
Right, which is where it's pretty much where most of the action of the movie takes place, is all around inside and outside the truck stop. So, as Dave said, all this is happening. Wanda June, the waitress, she has an electric knife that goes after her, right? That happened. Didn't a Little League coach buy a vending machine shooting out cans, I think?
And it took out several players, too.
Right, several players. Okay, but the coolest truck was, of course, this Green Goblin masked truck. And the driver came in and parked to get gas. And I guess that's when we really kind of went game on after that. So basically, immediately what we have from those that the trucks are going after people, okay? But they also they're picking people off. They're not blowing into the truck stop, right? I mean, at this point, they're not driving into the truck stop. They're just, as people are either curious or stupid, they die or get another scene. So, and finally, though, we get to this place where, and I skipped a lot in the middle here, Dave, but I'm going to go all the way to Morse code. Or should we? What should we highlight in the middle?
Well, I did learn something.
Okay.
If I'm ever pumping gas,
oh yes,
and the hose malfunctions, and it doesn't pour out the diesel gas, I haven't really done diesel. I mean, I got to say, but I don't think I would point the nozzle at my face at any point, even if it wasn't working. And he's looking inside, and he's like, "Oh yeah." I mean, what could possibly go wrong? I mean, I would think it's similar, to anything else. If you don't want it, you'd point it somewhere else.
Yeah. And there was a lot of that, Dave. There was a lot of that.
Sorry.
But okay,
it did move the plot. I mean, he died eventually, right? Well, he didn't die of his diesel wounds. He died of something else. He would still, like you said, he survived another scene. He was Deke's dad, right?
Right. Because that was the whole thing. He went the garbage truck kills him when he went to look for Deke, right? That was the whole thing. And then the one guy was hiding over the road in the ditch or whatever, and that was like where they're not going to go get him. And so at one point, they basically outmaneuver a truck, and the truck explodes, and then they start. Bubba. We find out the Pat Hingle character is quietly a secret arms dealer or a hoarder of explosives and firearms. Let's say some kind of tank. So they start shooting. Now it gets interesting, right? So then after that. That's when, to me, we've got some good deaths. I think that's the thing. If you enjoy some, kind of horror movie sci-fi deaths of this era, this has got a little bit for you.
If you are what's that, Final Destination?
Right. That's yeah.
If you like those,
if that's in your wheelhouse of this,
if you're a tanning bed enthusiast, or you want to go get some laser eye surgery, or want to take up gymnastics, might be the type of movie that you like. Yeah.
Well, okay. So let's get to we're at the Hendershot takes the rocket launcher. He takes out the bulldozer.
You know what I'd do if I had a rocket launcher, Dave?
What would you do, Dave?
I'd make those suckers pay.
Yes. You would immediately know how to use it.
That guy's name's Thomas, right? Thomas something?
I think so.
I can't remember the actual name. But
that guy.
But these people actually did have a rocket launcher, and they were making those suckers pay.
They were making those suckers pay, and that's the fun part, is at the Dixie Boy, before they go in the sewers, is being able to fight off the trucks with what they got. So basically, after Hendershot uses the rockets, it basically slows them down a little bit. But then I believe, Dave, it's around this time that the machine brought its own gun. Okay, which was a kind of a big move.
Game changer.
And at this time, the kid realizes that the beeping coming out of one of the trucks is, lo and behold, Dave, it's Morse code. He just took a class or something. So what does it say?
Handy.
The kid knows they need fuel. They want us to come out. They won't kill us if we fuel them. So there's immediately, do we trust the machines? What's the right decision here, Dave?
I think you got to give it a shot. Exactly. You got to give it a shot. Now, they, in the advent of, and we'll get to a person that I know enjoyed this movie. They've enjoyed it for a long period of time. So we'll get insight there. But with the advent of self-driving cars, this movie takes on a whole new meaning, right?
It does. It truly does. So, gosh, and I mean, we don't know what AI is going to eventually, objectively, cohesively lead to, right? So if the trucks got mad, I mean, it would probably start out with a lot of, smaller cars, I think. But
it was rather nice of Hendershot to have all those explosives and weaponry.
It was the fun part of the movie, Dave.
Is that a prerequisite for having a truck stop to have that type of artillery?
There seemed to be they were playing up what I would call the redneck factor in the character that Pat Hingle Hendershot.
So
Bubba Hendershot may have foreshadowed that a little bit. Now that I think about it.
So if you are, if you believe that people should own those, I guess this movie would be proof that you might need them sometime.
Someday, this may be the way. Dave, is the only way you're going to take out the car.
Why would anyone need this weapon? Well, what if semi-trucks circle a truck stop and we need to survive? Okay, that's why I've got them.
How are we going to do it?
Yeah.
How are we going to do it? So, okay. So they do fill up the vehicles, right?
Yeah.
So that's the answer.
It's kind of like in the Poseidon Adventure where they go upside down.
We're going to have to do this to get out. So, okay. So basically they pump them up in exchange for them not killing him, I guess. But they realize now that the machines have enslaved them, Dave. They're enslaved. So Bill suggests they escape to heaven, or Haven, I believe.
Haven,
which could be their heaven. It's an island off the coast. No motorized vehicles are permitted. Now, my first thought is these trucks aren't going to abide by those rules.
Somebody's going to start driving a golf cart.
It's gonna go
because they don't want to walk. They don't want to walk 3 blocks. But
okay,
that's after the movie's over.
That's after it's over. But
couldn't I just drive my little golf cart? About 3 blocks. Do you remember the semi trucks that were trying to kill us? Okay,
it shouldn't be a thing, Dave. But when and while we are doing a fueling operation, Bill sneaks a grenade onto the truck. Kaplowy, Dave. And then people approach the marina. There's an ice cream truck. We got Brett and Curtis firing.
That's playing
on it.
King
Green
of the
Goblin.
Road.
Yes.
Da, 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 da. Go ahead. Finish up.
No, but Dave, that's another reason. If let's say you don't like trucks and you hate horror movies, but you're a big AC/DC fan. Okay.
Oh, that's right.
You got to give this movie a shot because, Dave, I don't know about you, but there's not a ton of movies that feature this much AC/DC music.
I think they're the entire soundtrack.
The entire soundtrack. Not something you hear much. Did you guys get John Williams to do that one? No. We got Angus and Malcolm Young and AC/DC.
Well, we've got a super fan. You got anything to say more about Maximum Overdrive? I mean, it's a movie.
Oh my God, Dave! Yes.
Go ahead. You got it.
Okay, Yardley Smith, Dave.
Yardley Smith.
She's the one with the funky voice of the young couple, right? The young couple,
yeah.
Right. Do you know, Dave, who Yardley Smith grew up to become? She's 22 years old in this movie.
Oh my, Yardley Smith. Give me a hint. Give me one hint. Movie or TV?
TV, animation. She never grew up.
She never grew up. One of the Simpsons?
Yes.
You kind of gave it away there. Which one?
Lisa. She's Lisa Simpson.
So she's probably making some money.
Oh, Dave, her grandkids aren't going to have car payments.
Oh my goodness.
She's done okay.
Wow. She's got, as they say, mailbox money.
In fact, if you get out on the internet, Dave, if you crawl through the webs, you can find, after, they've asked Yardley about every bit of, 35 years of playing Lisa, Maximum Overdrive comes up, Dave.
Oh, yeah.
And what she remembers is Stephen King was very nice, and there were a lot of night shoots, and that everybody was drinking in all the night shoots.
Well, there's a lot of
camaraderie.
A lot of sewer scenes, right?
Exactly. So, yeah, no, Dave, I don't know if we gave this movie, if it was on a structure of scale, how would we put it, Dave? I don't know.
I'm going to say it's a horror movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's entertaining. I liked it. It's kind of predictable. But
yes.
I was entertained. I like a good horror movie. You got Marla Maples. You got a guy that steals a ring and then gets offed on that. Don't do that.
Yeah.
It's biblical. You don't take the spoil. You gotta
do not create bad mojo, Dave.
Don't do that.
Oh, I did early on in this when the cigarette machine started to go crazy. That was a little bit of a nostalgia thing, and I wonder if the kids see this. Do they have any idea that this was a thing?
Now, I'm going to ask you a question, Dave, on the cigarette machine, because we'll ask one question. Now, when I was at Butler,
yes, Dave,
down in the basement of Ross Hall was a cigarette machine. Now, that was 1979.
I remember purchasing a pack of menthol cigarettes from that machine, probably around 1984.
There were cigarettes available at the Butler bookstore.
Yeah, that USA Today for $0.25, and the cigarettes were probably $1. Yeah.
Let's go by. It's unimaginable, as Jim Nance would say. Let's go to the bookstore at Butler. I need some cigarettes.
I tell you what, Dave, the thing that would blow us away even more then is there were maybe one hat, one jacket, one T-shirt, and maybe and other than that, that was the extent of the merch in the bookstore.
Pretty much, yeah.
It was pretty limited.
Yes.
So I just now there's several acreage rows of options on hats alone, Dave.
Okay, Rob is our friend, and this movie came out when he was 9. He thought it was the coolest movie ever. He's watched it dozens of times. He has a fascination with trucks and planes flying themselves, and he wonders what would happen if they went crazy.
Well, this is one idea.
He has good memories of the movie.
Good.
Today, with the advent of vehicles that do drive themselves, he does wonder what could happen if evil trucks malfunction. And he might even worry about evil trucks.
Okay. Well, trucks are big, Dave. They're very large. So therefore, they're kind of the dinosaurs with wheels that we deal with on America's highways.
Every once in a while, you get behind a truck, or there's a couple of trucks that get a little bit grumpy on the road.
Oh, yeah.
And you think, I saw a couple the other night. I thought they were going to hit each other. I don't know exactly what the deal was, but I ended up going about 80 miles an hour to get away. Yeah.
Yeah.
I go, you guys can sit here and play mumbly peg back here with two semi-trucks. I'm going to go 80 miles an hour, which was at the time about 15 over the speed limit. I'm going to get the heck out of here, okay? You guys can do what you want to do. Maybe I made them mad earlier. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think they would have hit each other because I cut them off in traffic or something like that. But anyway, I thought about evil trucks.
Yes, evil trucks. Trucks, no. You don't look at a truck as being big and fuzzy. They're big, behemoth, metallic, death cylinders on wheels carrying America's commerce.
Well, Maximum Overdrive, 1986, Emilio Estevez. He would be in the movie Young Guns and Breakfast Club and St. Elmo's Fire. He was a brat packer.
Yeah, all that.
And he was in those movies that I've never seen. Maybe you've seen him, Stakeout.
Yeah. Richard Dreyfuss.
People like those movies.
Yes. I remember, because Dave, correct me if I'm wrong, but he had a mustache. Emilio Estevez had a mustache.
Might have, yeah.
One of those. But I don't know, Dave. I guess they talked about Stephen King on this. He tried to make it a positive environment. Again, that was the beer coming out. They also had golf cart races. Was, I guess, a big thing during this movie.
So they did. There were golf carts.
There were golf cart races at some point.
Well, Dave, I'm going to watch the 4 versions of Running Scared tonight.
Wow, all 4.
I'm going to watch all 4. I'm going to start with I have to do that. Next up for us, I'm sorry, that joke didn't land.
Okay,
Curtis,
I have one,
leave it in. You have one more thing. Go ahead.
I got a Pat Hingle closer.
Oh, Pat Hingle, go ahead.
Pat loved Wilmington so much that he moved there after the shoot and lived there until he died in 2009.
Wow. He liked it. Next up for us is North Dallas 40. G.D. Spradlin is the coach. Now, who's the lineup? What's the lineup of players? Because I got to say, I probably saw this movie a long, long time ago. I do believe that they say, when you say it's a business, we say it's a game. And when we say it's a game, you say it's a business or something like that.
Yes. No, okay. Nick Nolte and Mac Davis.
Davis
are our main guys, right? But this, okay, I'm trying to remember because there's so much about. This is from a Peter Gent book, I believe. Is that right?
You're asking me about books?
Don't know, Dave. Okay. Nick Nolte, Mac Davis. Charles Durning, Dave, is in this. So we're going to have
there's got to be a female in there.
It says Dale Haddon.
Dale Haddon.
Dale Haddon. She played maybe the owner's wife. John Matusak is in this movie, Dave, among the players that did participate. But I'm looking forward to this one because I, like you, remember seeing this at some time, but I have I have impressions, but no specifics.
And this movie was made in 1979, that magic year, 79. North Dallas 40. It is next on the Crawfordsville Peachcast Untoasted series. Dave, it has been a pleasure.
Always my pleasure, Dave. I love it. Let's do it more and again and often. I can't wait till North Ballas 40, Dave.
Do not forget, the Crawfordsville Peachcast has a website now, crawfordsvillepeachcast.podbean.com.
All right, Dave.
We're on Podbean, podbean.com. Bean, like a bean.
Like a bean, a small thing you can eat.
A legume.
To no beam, a bean. Podbean. Sounds fun, Dave. Have you gone there? What do we look like?
We have all new artwork too.
Okay, so
we have all new artwork.
Yeah. So go there, make fun of us accordingly. What's the word, Dave? Like, subscribe,
share.
What's the other one? Share.
We are available on Apple, Spotify, and Podbean.
Podbean.
And I have an out now. You know, we have over 160 episodes now, 170 episodes. I finally have an out.
It's so good, Dave.
Are you ready?
I was ready. I was ready.
Now, if I say the out, that's the out, and CD takes over.
Okay.
So you might have to weigh in next episode about the out.
Okay. So
if I say the out, it'd be stupid to say something after the out. I've got it written out here.
We can't. You say it. CD takes it from there. Yes.
Okay. Until next time, America. For Dave Meyer, I'm Dave Peach. Thanks for listening to the Crawfordsville Peachcast.
Thank you for listening to the Crawfordsville Peachcast. If you enjoyed it, follow the podcast and ring the bell so that way you'll always be up to date with the newest episodes. We'll see you next time.